to the channel, or welcome back to the channel, guys. Today's day number 29 of my 120. Later on down the road in this channel, if you guys have been following the channel, you might have picked up here and there that I'm very interested in personal finance. I listen to a lot of podcasts and watch videos on it and read on it, and I've always had a kind of thing for personal finance, but now that I've got to the shit and I make these large sums of money at one time and I don't spend very much money at these one times, I've gotten more into it, thought about it a little differently, especially since I make my year's wages almost in this amount of time, but then I have to spread it out, so you're forced to really do some personal financing. But the point of this discussion is because tax season, ladies and gentlemen, as I've been getting older, it blows my mind how many people can't do taxes. Now, I remember when I was 18 and my dad just told me, just sign up with TurboTax or H&R Block or whatever, just find one of the tax things. Go through the steps with it. It's not hard. And that's what I did. And I've been doing it ever since, doing my own taxes ever since. Even filled out, the 1099Bs as a general contractor when I was a general contractor, I had years that I had to pay taxes, do all the itemizing and everything. But let's just say I was doing my taxes on the gangway, and the bosun had walked by, and I'm not talking crap about him or anything because of his situation, but let me hear me out. He's walking by, and I had my work phone out and then my good phone out. My work phone had all my W-2s and information on it, and then I was filling out my taxes on my actual phone. And he was standing there, he's like, "Oh, which phone's mine?" And he's looking at my stuff, and there wasn't anything really showing on it, so I didn't pick up my stuff and don't look at my information. And he's like, "Oh, your W-2s, you got your W-2s?" I was like, "Yeah, I'm doing my taxes." And he started to chuckle. And I was like, "What?" And he's like, "Wait, you serious? You doing your taxes right now?" I was like, "Yeah. It's tax season. What do you..." And his eyes just went wide. He's like, "You know how to do taxes? Can you do my taxes?" And I was like, "No. I'm good. I don't really want to do your taxes." He's like, "I'll pay you. I'll pay you to do my taxes." And I was like, "No." It's like, you got 9 kids. You have a house in 2 different countries. I don't want to do those taxes. I just, when I get there, I'll get there, but I want to do even if I'm getting paid, I want to do your taxes, because I don't know what he has going on in his life. I'm not a tax accountant. I didn't want to do it. And he was like, "Oh, come on. I was like, "No, dude, just figure out how to do it." I've met plenty of people out here that they just pay people to do their taxes. Another person on here, they're saying, "Oh yeah, they're like, why don't you just pay somebody to do that?" Why would I do that? Why am I gonna spend money to have someone else do my taxes when I know I can do it? It's not that hard. And then there's the excuse of, well, if you pay someone else money to do your taxes, you get a bigger return. But you have to pay that person. So they're literally working to get a bigger return so they can get a partial amount of it. Like, and you can just figure it out yourself. It's not that hard. At least I don't think so. Not with the technology and the programs that are out there today. They pretty much ask you all the questions you would want to know. And they have different plans, you know, free plans, basic plans, advanced plans that, you know, mattering for all your circumstances. Yeah, learn to do your taxes. Saves you money. I mean, you could save more. You could save, if you really can't figure out your taxes, you might be saving more money by paying someone to do it, I guess. But yeah, I don't know. To add on to the discussion of taxes, I think this is actually the real reason I decided to make this video is I have had my father do my taxes once while I was working, and that was because I didn't have good connection, and the connection was at the internet. I didn't have good internet connection, and at the time when I did have the internet connection, I had to pay by the hour to use that internet connection. So on top of having to pay for the hourly time and not even having good connection, I had my father do them for me. And so you will run into those problems where, you know, if you're, I just got a message. You could be on a ship during tax season, and I mean, even if you're crossing, that's 30-day cross, you know, whatever cross, if you could take you 30 days to cross, but still, you're getting your W-2s and all your tax stuff between January and the end of February. You should have it, all of it. So within that time, you should have all your information, and you should be able to do your taxes. But you might not have internet. You might not have service. So you guys have, and gals, guys and gals, I'm always saying that. I don't want to be on either side. You guys and gals have to think about, if you are going to be shipping during tax season, think ahead. You know, think of where your W-2s and where your 1099s and your all your information is going to be getting sent to, and figure out who's either going to do them for you or who can take the pictures for you, like I've done. Charmaine's taken pictures of all my tax stuff and sent it here to me. So you guys have to prepare for that. You guys have to be ready to know that if you're shipping during tax season, you still gotta do taxes. Obviously there are waivers as well. You can postpone doing your taxes, but at the same time you still have to prepare for that. Where you know you're gonna be shipping during tax season, you probably should be filing for an extension before you ship. So either route, putting it out there for you guys to think about, because it is something to think about. You don't wanna mess around with the IRS, I guess. You know, who knows? I hope you guys enjoyed this. I hope it gave you guys something to ponder over with the maritime industry. A little obstacle that does show up out here. I'm just gonna start telling you guys, because by the time these come out, it should be up. You guys go check out my website. I'll leave the link down below. It's pretty easy. Northwest Sailor. I'm gonna have blog posts and basically relaying some of my videos, some of the videos that have really got a lot of attention. I'm gonna be turning those into blog posts so you guys can actually read, you know, do some little step-by-step process and some of that stuff. And then on top of that, I got some t-shirts that I'll be coming out with. So check those out. Please subscribe, please like, share, comment, click the link below.